Hello and welcome back to Informed Mommies. Today I want to get a little serious. I want to talk about why I chose to start this channel. I want to talk about what inspired me to share my experiences with all of you. For me, one of the biggest reasons I chose to start all of this was to help people like me, first-time parents or new parents trying to navigate parenthood, especially in such trying times as these. I know that a lot of new parents have felt alone or isolated during this past year, myself included. I figured that it might help for others to hear that they're not alone and what they're feeling is totally normal and it's nothing to be ashamed of. One of the most commonly heard phrases about this pandemic is that we're all in the same boat. And that isn't necessarily true. We are all in the same water, but some of us have dinghies and broken rowboats, and some of us are living in beautiful yachts. It's not really comparable. You don't really know what someone else is going through, whether they're struggling just like you are, and that is why I wanted to share my struggles. One of my biggest inspirations is actually Laura Clery. She's a comedian, mostly. She and her husband, Stephen, write skits and songs that entertain us all, but they are also not afraid of the messier aspects of life. They both have been entirely open about their struggles with addiction and parenthood. She finds ways to be raw and open and emotional, while also finding ways to make us laugh. I relate to her in so many ways, and if it weren't for her, I don't know that I would have the courage to be as open as I am with my experiences on a platform like this. I recently watched the series about the birth of her daughter, and it had me in tears. It was so emotional and raw and real, and it reminded me of what I was feeling when I was in labor with my daughter. It also made me really sad in a way, though. I wanted to experience a natural birth, just like she had done with Poppy, and that's not how things panned out for me. I thought I was kind of over it, but it really brought back a lot of those emotions I was feeling a little over a year ago. The disappointment and the grieving of what should have been, the frustration that I felt with myself for not being able to breastfeed, and for giving in to the pain and getting the epidural that I never wanted in the first place. I feel like there's such a stigma surrounding breastfeeding and labor and the awful parts of pregnancy and motherhood, and that people don't really talk about it because it's taboo, but she's never shied away from it. And she deals with haters in the most graceful way that I have ever seen. She constantly inspires me, and I hope that one day I can reach out to people and inspire them the way that she has done for me, so that we can create future generations who aren't afraid of talking about the hard stuff, who aren't afraid of reaching out and getting help, who aren't afraid of talking about the reality instead of the illusion of motherhood and parenthood and pregnancy that you see on social media and on television and stuff. People are real, and only showing the positive side and the silver linings and the rainbows isn't real. It creates feelings of ineptitude and incompetence and being not good enough in people like me or people like her, people who are feeling struggles and hardships. I know because I have struggled with these feelings for a long time. Not just about pregnancy and motherhood too, about self-image and beauty and self-worth. Sorry for my rambling, but in all seriousness, Laura Clery, if there was ever a world in which you would see this video, please know that you have touched and inspired me in such ways that you cannot even comprehend. I know I'm not the only one either. You're really the only reason I'm even here on this platform. Alright, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a comment below to tell me who has inspired you. And remember to subscribe for more videos. And remember, an informed mommy is a happy mommy. See you next time.